Hello there. Today I am eating Amy's pad Thai. It used to be Amy's Kitchen. I think they shortened it to whatever type of food it is. She has Mexican dishes as well. But I have to say, honestly, I know it looks like a hot mess, but this is literally the best pad Thai I've ever had. I've had this multiple times. I buy it as a treat for myself because, convenience dinners aren't really frugal, but for me, because I am disabled and walking and cooking and standing is very painful for me. And also I am unemployed, so I do not have money to go to a Thai place to get myself some pad Thai. So today is Friday. Actually, it's Saturday. It's after midnight. It's really nice to occasionally have something that feels like you're eating out. I don't eat out unless a friend or family member takes me out to eat, because unless I have, gift cards or whatever, I don't really eat out. But being gluten-free, it is extremely hard finding food that will not make me ill. My gluten-free issues end up being really bad migraines that last for several days, and stomach issues, and I found out recently skin issues. So it's definitely not fun being a gluten-free person. I'm not sure if I'm celiac, so I can't really, speak for celiacs. But this is certified gluten-free. See the little wheat with the little cross out. It is also vegan, which is a plus. I am actually a freegan, so that kind of confuses people, but I used to be a vegan, and then when I started going to a food bank because I was unemployed and having a hard time getting adequate nutrition, I became vegetarian. And then after that, I because of the food bank, and I get a lot of food given to me by family and friends, because I don't like seeing food waste. So seeing an item that's not vegan, like say eggs or some kind of dairy like a cheese or something like that, or that's not completely vegan in, maybe baked goods or whatever, seeing it get wasted and having that animal basically be wasted is worse for me than not eating it, if that makes sense. So I am mainly vegetarian. I occasionally eat fish, and I eat eggs and dairy sometimes, but 99% of the time it's because someone buys it for me or gives it to me, or it's going to get wasted. And sometimes it's really hard to pick and choose when you don't have a lot of financial options. So usually I make do what I have in the pantry, and I'll usually save the things that aren't quite vegan or vegetarian. I'll save those for last, and those will be like my last resort. So anyways, so that's why I call myself a freegan. And if you want to look up that word, mostly it's people who dumpster dive. I do dumpster dive in a way. I will take things found on the side of the road, but I haven't eaten food out of a dumpster yet. So I know a lot of people are, very frugal and do that, and I totally agree with that. I hate that stores throw food in the trash. I think should be illegal. But anyways, that's a whole other video. So I just wanted to explain the whole vegan thing really quickly. So this is very okay for a vegan or vegetarian, or, if you're not or whatever, you can add things to it. It has some kind of, has tofu, which is quite delicious. It's little tiny pieces. You really can't see them. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're little tiny And they're kind of chewy. I really like it. And then it also has broccoli. And then also has, can't really see, but it has little tiny bits of carrots. And the sauce is delicious. It's very reddish, kind of reddish brown, the sauce, and it says that it has tamarind. I'm not sure how to say that. Tamarind. And what I do is to add a little extra and to also stretch it out, because I kind of fast, and I only eat like 1 or 2 meals a day, and I eat very small snacks, and sometimes I need more protein, and sometimes my other little meals don't have enough protein. So even though this has really good amounts of protein, the fat is 10, the carbs are massive. So if you're low carb, this is definitely not something you would probably want to eat. But the protein's pretty good, 12 grams for this tray of food, this little thing of food. Actually, and it's pretty adequate for serving size. If I really wanted to, I could probably stretch it out, add some more broccoli, but if I could cook, then I probably wouldn't be eating this. So usually I meal prep, and I cook once or twice a week, and I make something like a 1-dish kind of item, like a pasta with all kinds of veggies and things in it, so that I can eat it, 1 or 2 times a day until it's gone. And then I make something else, and it just kind of rotates. But this particular item is something I buy for myself after I do grocery shopping. I'll buy it if I find it and it's a good price. I was actually at Safeway yesterday, actually Thursday, and Safeway had a lot of these, but they weren't on sale. They had multiple kinds of, they had Mexican ones, they had pad thai, they had Asian noodles, they had Indian food, and they had mac and cheese. So that was what I had last night. I bought it at Safeway. I don't remember. I didn't buy that one. I think someone else gave it to me. But anyways, I usually reserve these microwave dinners for when I literally just can't. So I'll have 1 or 2 in the freezer. And then on days that I go shopping, if I find one, this is the broccoli. I mean, I could totally add broccoli, but I just don't have any right now. And I also don't really have energy to stand there and cook it or even think about it. So to add more nutrition, I basically put my spoon in a jar of peanut butter, and then when it's really, really hot, because it says to microwave it for a while, and I know it looks disgusting, but it's actually really, really, really good. So I microwave it on high or whatever. It says to microwave it for 4 to 5 minutes. So I just put it in for like 4. And then I let it sit. And I have one of those things that you cover your food with, or it has the tray and the plastic. So I just use whatever. It doesn't really matter. But sometimes I have a hard time like pulling the tray, and I'm disabled. So sometimes my grip, I have a hard time gripping things. And also I don't like being burned. So sometimes I'll try to slide this out of, the plastic wrap, and it's very hot. And then if there's any condensation, the water's like boiling hot. So I don't really enjoy that. So this time I decided to take that off. And also because the package was upside down in the bag, and also in the freezer, the little bits of peanuts it comes with. What is it? Peanuts? I think it's peanuts. Oh, it does have cashews. It has cashews. So the little tiny, tiny pieces are cashews. So that's actually perfect. So usually I'll buy like a bag of peanuts that are salted. And salt is good because I like having salted items, because it actually almost reminds me to drink more liquids and, stay hydrated. So I like things that are a little bit salty. But that's just me. I don't really add salt to my food. Sodium's not bad. It's like 33% on this item. But I didn't eat any other kind of salt today, so I just put, a whole spoonful of peanut butter, and then I just kind of mix it around. And because the item is so hot when I get it out of the microwave, it just melts and makes it more like saucy, which I like. And then I either sprinkle peanuts or cashews, and I buy those in bulk at either Sprouts Farmers Market or Trader Joe's. And that sounds like they would be expensive places to buy them, but Trader Joe's is actually very economical. I've priced them out. And Winco is good if you have a Winco near you in the bulk section. I usually don't buy bulk anymore from Winco because people contaminate. They switch the scoopy things around, and I just don't want to have, wheat flour all over something that I buy. So anyways, yeah, so I will be eating this tonight. It is, like I said earlier, this is the best one I've ever had. It's amazing. Oh, and I also like their soups. Wow. And their chilies. So, if you've never had Amy's, Amy is a person who, their story is they decided that they wanted to make food for their child because they couldn't find anything in the store. They had their daughter Amy in 1987, and they wanted quality homemade food. So they decided to help other people. So they used to be called Amy's Kitchen, and now they're Amy's. So yes, obviously I'm still new to this YouTube thing, so hopefully that was informative. So happy meal times to you. I don't know if anybody would actually want to like eat food. Like, I'm sure they have those kind of shows, but all right, here we go. If you find these around $4, between $4 and $5 is a good price. Winco has them pretty good. Target, I've seen them for around $4. Safeway, I don't normally shop at Walmart, but I know you can buy those there. I've seen them when I've been with other people shopping there. I personally do not shop at Walmart unless, like, literally it's an emergency for me. But if I have to, I will take relatives shopping there if they need to for their items. So I have seen it there. So there we go. All right. Hopefully you find one of these soon and you enjoy it. Bye.